Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. We are bringing you Rock Game action featuring the St. Mary's Panthers and the Salesian Pride. This is girls varsity basketball. It's our doubleheader of tonight's game. We are getting the starting lineups. If you're just joining us, the Salesian boys beat the St. Mary's boys. Here we see the starting lineups for the Salesian Pride. It'll be Keanne McNair, Mariah Moore, Zoe Curiel, Taylor Crowder, and Deja Stallworth. As for the Panthers, once again we'll see Taylor Berry, Michaela Crowling, Gabby Green, Alexis Goodwin, and Vanna Negron, who filled in for the injured Quayle Sorrell. So, we're going to have tip-off in just a moment. Welcome in, everyone. Alongside me is Andre Sims. We're going to rotate the commentary as we did last game. We'll start out with me and Griffin as we got tip-off. It's Michaela Cowling going to go up against Zoe Coriel.
Tyler, this looks to be a good game with two very good schools.
The Panthers come in with an excellent record, as do the Pride. Alexis Goodwin in the low post, going to put up a shot. It's off. Rebounded by Salesian. Sporting the neon cleats. Long pass, and it's wide. Salesian Pride come in with a record of 15-4, according to MaxReps.com. St. Mary's Panthers come in with a record of 12-3. Here's Taylor Berry going to throw it for Vanna. Stays in bounds well. Now to Gabby Green, one of the best juniors in all of the nation. Over to Michaela. Now Vanna. How to look at three. Going to dish it off. 8 seconds to shoot. Gabby going inside. Dishing out to Vanna for three. It's good.
Yes, sir.
She leads his team with 3-pointers. Filling in for the injured Quayle Sorrell tonight. Long pass into the front court to Deja Stallworth. Now going to pass it off, but number 23, Taylor Crowder, will get called for a travel. So 3-0 as we start. Panthers looking for a big win, as disappointing boys game if you're a Panther fan.
However, with the win in the girls varsity game, the Panthers will go 3 for 4 in games today, after both the men's and girls JV basketball teams have won.
Stolen away by Gabby to Alexis. Gonna put this one up, off glass and out. Now running the floor, the Pride. Gonna pass this one up, stolen away again by Gabby. Running to the rim, gonna put up this shot, blocked, puts it back up. Time out, Salesian.
Panthers out to a quick 5-0 lead. 6:32 left in the first quarter.
So timeout, Salesian. We'll stay with you during this timeout. As Andre pointed out, the JV girls as well as the JV guys took care of the Pride in their games. Boys lose by double digits to a very talented Salesian Pride varsity basketball boys team. Inbound will be Mariah Moore. Gonna throw it in. Panthers going with this press. Coming down the floor is Taylor Crowder. Gonna throw this one inside, stolen away by Taylor. Panthers are running the fast break now. She will be fouled hard on a drive. See, a substitution now is Crowder will come out. Looks like Isabel Ampon, the junior guard, will come in. This one inside to Taylor, down low, puts this one up, out. Alexis with the rebound, put back, good. Panthers a 7-0 lead. Coming down the floor, Ampon. Passing inside, putting this shot up, off the bottom of the backboard. Panthers running again. Gabby Green. Laying it off to back to Taylor Berry. Going inside, shooting, in and out. Vanna picking this one up. This one off. Michaela had a good look. Now Gabby for three. Off again. Panthers with another rebound. Taylor to Gabby. Driving down the lane, putting it up, and good.
The size of the Panthers really playing a role in that possession, having multiple offensive rebounds there.
This one coming inside, caught well by number 15, Corial, but she missed the shot, and now there'll be a foul on number 1, Keon McNair. 9-0 Panthers lead. Panthers in some regard looking for a little revenge for last year's defeat here at St. Mary's College in the NCS Division IV Finals against Salesian.
Very true, and much like the JV girls, the varsity girls are out to a very quick start here in this game.
9-0 already, 5:10 left to play. Gabby Green with 4 points. Alexis Goodwin adding in 2 of her own. And Vanna with a 3 for her. She'll take another. It is in and out. Rebound Alexis. Going to be blocked initially. Still with the ball. Going to pull one up and is fouled on the shot.
Vanna's 3 there looked to be about halfway down before it came out.
Alexis Goodwin, senior center. She's a real force down on the low post and racking up rebounds already. She'll go to the line and shoot 2. First one is good. Here for the second. That also falls. 11-0 start for the Panthers. Can't get much better than this. Here comes Ampon down the lane. Now going to dish it off. That's Zoe Coriel with the 2. So the Pride are finally on the board. Stolen away now. Bad pass by Gabby Green. Going to bring this out to the top is Taylor Crowder. Dish it off now to Ampon. Going inside. Decides to swing it out. Mariah Moore. Going down the lane, going to put up a shot. It's off. She gets her own rebound, and now will be fouled by Michaela Cowling. Another substitution for the Lady Pride. Zocoria will come out. Looks like number 20, Justice Tawalia, will check in. This one, got it away. Alexis comes up with it. Taylor running down. 2 in front of her. Michaela going to go right to the rim, puts it up and in. Great penetration there on the fast break. Here come the Pride now. Mariah Moore with her own 2 of herself. 13-4 Panthers. Gabby going to spot up for 3. It's off. Moore with the rebound. She'll work now on Taylor. Leave it off to Taylor Crowder against Gabby. Now to Ampon, now inside. 7 to shoot. Moore throwing it up, and it rims out. She will be fouled, so she'll go to the line to shoot 2. 3:19 left to play in this first quarter. This is the women's edition of the Rock Game, being brought to you by Play on Sports on the Panthers Broadcasting Network. Tyler Peterson, Andre Sims, Jonah Bumgardner, and Griffin Cam with you tonight. We'll be shuffling around roles, so you'll hear from Griffin, myself, and Andre over the course of the night. Gabby going to take it up. Waiting for a good pass, gets it to Michaela. Out to Taylor, and she'll get called for shuffling the feet. The Panthers just look very composed out there. This one comes down the court. Shot put up by number 10, Alana Horton. She misses. And now Taylor comes down with the ball. Nearly lost the handle.
There by Taylor.
Gabby. Against Mariah Moore. Out to Michaela for 3. It looked good, and it went down. Can you say swish?
Didn't even make a sound there.
Shuffle the feet. Isabel Ampon, the second travel in many possessions. The 3 would have been off anyway.
So an early 16-5 lead here for the Panthers. 2:37 left in the first quarter.
Getting good shots from everyone as the Panther Pride take that ball and go down the court. Mariah Moore had a good look, but fouled by Michaela Cowling. Good production from everyone tonight. Michaela with 5. Alexis with 4. Gabby with 4. And Vanna with 3. To round out the starting lineup. First one from Moore is good. The junior point guard. This is a junior heavy girls' pride. 8 juniors on this basketball team. Gabby down the lane, loses the handle on that one, and that'll be a turnover. Pressured in the backcourt. Well, Panthers are doing a good job. Now down the floor. Tries to get inside. Stolen by Alexis. Good hand there. Now Vanna is going to bring it out to Alexis. She will be called for the travel. So quite a few travels in the last minute or so. Maybe 4 on both teams combined.
A little bit of careless basketball here. Just a little too anxious maybe.
Crowder will bring it up court. Panthers going in a 2-3 zone on defense. Here's Stallworth. Back to Moore. Going to have a good look at 3. It's off the front iron. Good rebound by Michaela. She's running the floor. Going to pass over to Vanna. Open look at 3. She misses. Had a good look. Can't be more open all game. And now Taylor Crowder will be called for, it looks like, a double dribble. One minute 40 left. Panthers up by 9, a commanding 9. Vanna. It's out of the trap. Well, now going to give over to Taylor. She'll put up a J. That's off. Rebound, Alexis. Going to put that one back. It's off. And now a good rebound by the Pride. Running the floor. Crowder. Put this one blocked by Gabby. Now this ball comes away. She's running all alone. She will score.
Great all-around effort there from Gabby Green, getting the block, recovering the loose ball, and going coast to coast there for the layup.
Bailey Russ is at the scorer's table. She'll check in at the next stoppage. There's a three from Moore. It's off. She's taken quite a few shots early on. Substitution for both teams. Bailey Russ will come in for Vanna. And number 20, Justice Tawaliola will come in for Mariah Moore. Michaela with 41 left in the game clock. Gabby on the perimeter, going inside now, backs up, gives to Michaela. They'll get a J, but again, the travel called, or we'll call that 3 seconds. So 3-second violation, not a travel, but another turnover. Gabby and Alexis will come out. Kimiko Masuoka and Tiana Camello will come in. Here's number 21, Maramba. Here's a three from Crowder. It's off.
Another strong rebound there from Michaela.
Throw ahead for Bailey. She will put this up, but we called for a travel. This is getting out of hand, all the travels we had.
Just under 15 seconds left in the first quarter. St. Mary's still up 11, though, despite the mistakes.
Salesian has not exactly come out with a hot hand. Many a chance, but shots aren't falling. That one just lost by Justice Tawalaoa. Panthers will just hold that, and they will go into the second quarter with a lead. 18-7. Panthers lead. Griffin Cam and Andre Sims will be with you this next quarter. We'll be right back from McKeon Pavilion. This is Panther Sports.
And we are back with some second quarter action here. This is Griffin Cam, Andre Sims, Tyler Peterson, and Jonah Bumgardner. This will be number 23, Taylor Crowder, gets the ball back. Oh, here's Kimiko going down, trying to save that ball, and they're going to get a jump ball called, and the possession arrow is pointing towards St. Mary's, if I'm correct.
Gotta love the hustle there by Kimiko.
She's a smaller player on the court, but she does play with heart. Inbounding to Kimiko will be Tiana. Kimiko matching up against 23, Taylor Crowder. Here's Bailey Russ bringing the ball back. Over to Tiana. In for the hook, and it will go in and out. Bringing up the ball is Taylor Crowder to number 4, Maria Moore. And she will be fouled. And she will be to the line for 2 shots.
Griffin, and you gotta love the way the Panthers came out in that first quarter. High energy, efficiency. They're forcing turnovers, and they're capitalizing on the mistakes.
Absolutely, Andre.
First free throw goes right through.
Checking in for the Panthers will be number 3, Michaela Cowling, and checking out will be Taylor Berry, number 2. And the second free throw drops. Taking the ball up will be Gabby Green, matching up with number 4, Maria Moore. Here's Michaela, taking it down. And the call will be a hold on number 20, Justice of the Salesian Pride. And she will be checking out. Coming in will be number 1, Kian McNair.
Oh my God.
Inbounded to Michaela Cowling. She puts up a J, and it's off.
Saved by Kimiko there. Great hustle to keep that in bounds.
Bailey Russ will give it to Kimiko again for an open shot, and it will go in and out. Here is number 1, Kian McNair, and she will sink it for 2. Here comes Gabby Green for the bank shot, and it is good. The score is now 20-11 with the Panthers with a 9-point lead.
Gabby Green going coast to coast there.
She has 8 points already in this first half, and that will be almost half of the Panthers' points on the board right now.
Quick pass up to Michaela, and one as she lays it up and draws the foul.
The Lady Panthers are playing a beautiful game of basketball right now, Andre.
Really is good to see a well-oiled machine.
This is a nice change of pace compared to the last game that we saw, the boys varsity game.
Very true, very true.
Where Salesian pretty much came out like St. Mary's is right now.
In the stoppage real quick, I just want to give a quick shout out to one of my favorite girls, Sophia, one of the cheerleaders. Told her I'd show her some love, so there you go. Michaela Cowling at the line for 1.
And it will sink. Coming out the floor is Kian McNair, crossing over on Gabby, and it is looking like it will be a foul on Gabby Green, number 33, and it is a blocking foul.
Set to inbound for the Pride is number 4, Maria Moore.
Up top is Kian McNair, crossing over Gabby Green, passing to number 4, and it'll be in for a floating bank shot. The score is 23 Panthers, 15 for the Pride. Gabby Green working up top. Oh, a quick crossover, beats her defender, in for the layup, and it's out. But there we go is Alexis, and then Michaela with the rebound. Neither shot went in. Coming up the floor is number 4, Maria Moore. And Kian McNair will make the layup to bring the deficit for the Pride down to 6.
Gabby Green handling up top.
Getting a little rough there with number 1. That looked like it was almost a moving screen, but it wasn't. Gabby for 3, and it's good.
Yes, sir.
She is showing why she is one of the top players in the country in her class.
That's right, number 5 in the nation.
For the junior class of 2014.
That is according to ESPN. That's not just us saying that, guys.
You could look it up. You could find it. Oh, that looks like a bump by Michaela Cowling. And it will be Pride ball. Checking in for the Panthers will be number 2, Taylor Berry, and coming out will be Bailey Russ, number 10. And checking in for the Pride will be number 33, Deja Stallworth. She's a transfer to Salesian from El Cerrito High School. Working up top is number 1, Kian McNair, excuse me.
Airballs that 3.
It looked like her defender got a piece of that. And here's Taylor Berry going in, and it's looking like a blocking foul on the drive, and it will be Panther ball. Or, excuse me, she will be going to the line to shoot 1-1 because they are already in the bonus. 4:13 left in the second period. Panthers 26 to the Pride 17.
Checking in now, number 1, Vonna Negron, replacing number 3, Michaela Cowling, as she gets a rest.
The sophomore is getting quite a bit of playing time this game compared to usual.
It's true. Had to replace the injured Quayle Sorrell, who went down against SPSV.
And that will be a foul on the drive, and number 21 of the Pride, Jana Maramba, will be shooting too. And the first one does not fall. Jana Maramba at the free throw line. And the second one is good. Inbounded to Gabby Green. Oh, and it's almost a backcourt violation, but saved by Taylor Berry. Vonna Negron to Tierra. Oh, and the three's off. Handling the ball for Salesian, number 4, Mariah Moore. And she goes in for a layup and one. She will get the opportunity now for a three-point play.
Beautiful drive there. Kept her head up, her dribble low. Able to take it all the way to the basket.
I'd just like to say I'm very happy to be here in the booth with you, Andre.
Most definitely. It's always fun. Always fun.
And the three-point play is good. Panthers 26, Salesian 21.
Coach Burp will call a timeout here.
We'll be back with you after this short break. And we're back in the second quarter with 3 minutes and 38 seconds to go. Panthers 26, Pride 21. Inbounding the ball will be number 2, Taylor Berry, to number 33, Gabby Green, using her length to get that ball. She will dribble it up court. Almost has it stolen out to Vonna Negron in the corner. Back to Gabby. To number 12, Tiara Chin. Back to Gabby. They're just swinging it up top right now.
Over to Vonna on the wing. Out to Alexis.
To Gabby for 3, and it's off. Rebounded by number 33, Deja Stallworth.
And stolen away by Gabby Green.
On both teams, both number 33s are doing work tonight.
Yes, sir. Most definitely.
Working up top is Vonna Negron. Back to Gabby. Ten left on the shot clock. Going up with it is Taylor. She misses it, and Alexis back again, but the shot clock will be reset. Was that 3 missed shots and off of 2 offensive rebounds?
I think so, but the good news is we are getting a lot of offensive rebounds.
That will be a 2-point basket by number 15, Zoe Coriel. She is by far the largest player on the court, standing 6'4" as a junior in high school.
Well, that's taller than a lot of guys I know, Griffin.
That's taller than me, Andre. Oh, diving for the ball is Alexis Hill, and it's a jump ball. The possession arrow is going towards Salesian. Pardon me. That was Alexis Goodwin, not Alexis Hill. My bad, but shout out to Alexis Hill if you're watching this. Excuse me. That will be a foul on number 2, Taylor Berry.
Taylor does not like that foul call.
That is the 9th team foul for the Panthers. And number 4, Mariah Moore, will be shooting 1-1. Checking in for the Pride will be number 13, Isabel Ampin. And checking out will be number 21, Jonna Maramba. The first one's good, so she will be shooting a second.
And Griffin, the Pride have begun to erase the gap here, only down by 2 with 2 minutes left.
They've done a really good job coming back to keep up with the Panthers' energy. And the second one drops. Down to a 1-point deficit are the Salesian Pride with 2 minutes and 1 second left in the half.
Kimiko checks back in, and Tiara Chin will sit.
Passing over to Vanna Negron. Oh, and shooting for 3 was Kimiko, and it will bank in.
Well, Griffin, it may be 9:46, but apparently the bank is open right now.
I guess so. The ATM's something. Good hands by Alexis Goodwin. Vanna Negron fighting for it, back to Alexis, and that will be a foul on number 33, Deja Stallworth of the Salesian Pride.
Once again, the hustle really playing a factor here from the Panthers.
There is not one player that you will see play with more heart than Kimiko on any team that you will see in your life.
That is very true, very true. Very passionate about the game.
Alexis Goodwin will be shooting at the free throw line. The first one does not drop, so she will not be shooting a second. That was the 7th team foul for the Pride. At the wing is number 23, Taylor Crowder. Back to Mariah Moore, who drives in, passes to number 15, Zoe Coriel, and she will make it. And then Gabby Green will be called for the travel in the far back court. The Panthers are just getting lazy.
Yeah, it's true. We only have a minute left in this quarter before halftime, and you'd hate to see the lead slip away.
Inbounded to number 13, Isabel Ampin. Number 4, Mariah Moore for 3.
And with that,
the Salesian have the lead for the first time in the game, 30-29.
you remember this game once was 11-0.
That it was. But Salesian has done a good job hustling in. And the ball is just thrown away by Gabby Green. And it will be Salesian ball.
Bit of a miscommunication there between Gabby and Kimiko. Kimiko went one way and the pass went the other.
I don't care if she's the number 5 player in her class in the country. If my player is making these mistakes like that, if I'm Coach Fripp, I'm taking her out sometime soon. If anything, she just needs to be talked to by the coaches. Number 33, Deja Stallworth working on Kimiko. Swung to number 23, Taylor Crowder. And it'll be up and out. Gabby Green pushing the ball up the floor. Almost stripped away by Mariah Moore. To the corner for Taylor Berry. And it will be a foul. That will be a block. She'll be shooting 1-1. That is the 8th team foul for the Salesian Pride.
.8 seconds left here in the first half. Taylor Berry at the line shooting 2.
Panthers 29, Salesian Pride 30. The first one will drop to tie it up. So she will be shooting one more. If you're this Panthers team, it's really important for you to end this first half with a lead.
Very true. It's also imperative that they come out of the locker room for the second half with as much energy as they began the first half with.
And the second one drops. Panthers take the lead by 1, 31-30.
Need a defensive stop here. You don't want Salesian to have any momentum going into the locker room.
2 seconds left,
Deep
and the
three.
3 will not fall. And that will be this first half.
Well, Griffin, it was an exciting first half. Ultimately, a very even match game as the Panthers only lead by 1 going into the locker rooms, 31-30. Tyler Peterson will be joining you back in the booth for the third quarter. I, Andre Sims, will be saying goodbye. And we will see you for the second half.
Thank you very much, Andre.
Here we go. This will be fun.
You got this?
Oh, yeah.
Just keep talking.
Here we go. And welcome back, everybody. I actually made a mistake. I'm actually still in the booth alongside Tyler Peterson. Julia Bloom now on camera. And Jonah Bumgarner still working the computer. We begin the second half here with St. Mary's leading 31-30. Taylor Berry set to inbound to Kimiko Masorka. And then we're going to get it pass inside to Michaela to Alexis Goodwin. Beautiful execution there from the Panthers for the quick basket.
Good passing lanes, Kimmy to Michaela to Alexis. They drew that up very well coming out of the half.
Three-point attempt here, and it's good from number 13, Isabel Ampon. So it's a tie game here, 33-30, just inside the second half. Kimiko just brought up the pivot foot there.
A lot of girls are shuffling the feet. We've seen quite a few turnovers, especially travels.
Gabby Green will check in here for the Panthers, replacing Kimiko. Number 4, Mariah Moore set to inbound to number 1, Kian McNair.
I have to comment on the pretty sweet, the neon team shoes.
Yes, they match the neon warm-up shirts too that you see some of the people on the bench wearing. Passed over to number 13 as well, Ampon. Back to number 4, Mariah Moore. Back to Ampon. Shoots up another 3. This one offline. The Panther ball here.
She hit the one before, maybe just a heat check for her.
Gabby Green bringing it up here, guarded by Cam McNair. Pass up to Taylor Berry. Over to Michaela in the corner. Back to Berry. Drives inside. Looked like a foul, but apparently be called a charge there on Taylor Berry.
Yeah, she had Gabby wide open on the left wing. Maybe if she saw her earlier, maybe could have passed out to her. No Pride girl right around her.
Kean McNair bringing it up for the Pride. Over to Ampon. Inside to Moore. Guarded by Taylor Berry. Back out to McNair. And she drives it in. Laying it in. 35-33. The Pride will lead.
No one came to met her, and she went right to the basket. Put it well off a glass.
Gabby Green bringing it up for the Panthers. Will drive left. Almost has it taken away. Maintains her dribble, though. We'll have a blocking foul here on McNair. Just a little hip check there.
It's the second Pride foul of this half. I'm really impressed with the Salesian girls tonight. I thought that St. Mary's would have not so much easy going, but not as challenging so far.
Very true. I mean, this game did start 11-0, and it looked like St. Mary's was just going to run away with it, but props to the Salesian girls for coming back. McNair bringing it up, and she will be fouled. Looks like the foul will go against Goodwin, but I'm not quite sure.
It didn't really look like it fouled me. Maybe just a tangling of the feet, but anytime you see someone drive and they go to ground, refs usually got to put up the arm.
Sometimes you want to just see him let him play. So, Kim McNair was set to shoot 2.
Taylor Crowder came in for Isabel Ampon, so the junior guard will come back in.
Excuse me, they're not shooting. Mariah Moore will be inbounding hit here. Out to number 23, Taylor Crowder. Over to Moore in the corner. Skip pass to number 1, Keon McNair, who misses the 3. Scramble for the rebound. Ball's on the ground. Jump ball. Possession arrow points to Salesian. So another possession here. Mariah Moore set to inbound. Over to McNair, back to Moore, underneath.
can we switch play-by-play and color?
Gabby Green bringing it up.
Yeah.
And she will get
start.
Gabby Green will go to the line here. Shoot 2 shots. First one rims out. Second one also off front iron.
Panthers really need to hit those free throws. They're down 4, and they really need to treasure those free throws and the possessions. They're turning it over quite a lot.
Very true. On the floor right now for the Panthers, we had the initial starting lineup here. And Keon McNair handling it over to Taylor Crowder. Up to 33, Deja Stallworth. Stolen by Alexis Goodwin. Michaela will push.
Oh my God. Take her.
Alexis is down in the backcourt. Very slow to get up. Can't be a good sign.
And that's not a good sign. She went down hard. She came up with that ball, but looks like we'll have maybe a lower body injury. Fripp and Quach will come out and check on her. You already have lost starting point guard Quilly Sorrell, and Alexis is really a big body down there in the low post. You hate to lose another senior starter.
Huge loss if she were to not be able to return. Provides not only energy, but rebounds, points. Just a huge contributor. Good sign here for the Panthers as Alexis walks off under her own power.
It's always a good sign. Didn't seem like she was injured too much initially, so.
So it will be Salesian ball here. 4:58 to go. Up 4. Taylor Crowder brings it up. Over to number 21, Jonna Maramba. Back to Crowder, over to Moore, who is blocked by Gabby Green on the three-point attempt. Being pushed by Taylor Berry all the way to the hoop and lays it in.
Very good. The block by Gabby initiates fast break offense, and Taylor went right to the rack to put it in.
Mariah Moore walked there. Yet another travel in this game. Substitution here. Deja Starworth will check back in, replacing number 15, Zoe Corral. And Salesian will take a timeout, so we will take a quick break and be right back. Welcome back, Panther fans. Third quarter action here. Just about 4.5 minutes left. Salesian up by 2. Andre Sims, Tyler Peterson, Julia Bloom on camera, and Jonah Baumgartner working the computer. So, Michaela Cowling brings it up court here for the Panthers. Over to Gabby Green, who will drive, stop and pop, and puts it in off glass.
That was a nice soft touch on that shot to put it up and off glass.
Over to Moore on the wing. To 21, Jonna Maramba, who puts it up and rims it out. It will remain Pride ball.
This game is tied, and it just seems like St. Mary's is starting to get back into their rhythm a little bit. The turnovers have really been costly for both teams. St. Mary's is the more talented team, so we'll see how this one plays out.
23, Taylor Crowder handling right now for the Pride. Over to 20's Justice Tauilia. puts up the three, Mariah Moore, and drains it. Gabby Green brings it up court. Pick and roll here. Tipped off Michaela there to remain Salesian ball.
It was a good pick and roll, Andre, but the pass just didn't get to Taylor quite onto her body. It was more out towards her back arm. Resulted in the bad shot attempt.
Deflected once more. Still a Pride ball. Mariah Moore inbounding. Over to 20 and back to Moore. And we will get an offensive foul called on Mariah Moore. Looks like she might have hooked Vaughn on the way down there.
Yeah, just kind of pushed her out of her way, and you can't really do that in basketball. She had the front court to go with it, and Vanna bothered her enough and got the foul.
So Vanna handling here for the Panthers. She gets it taken away. Things maybe getting a little testy here, as you can see there.
It's a little revenge for the previous steal by Vanna. So Mariah Moore gets hers, and she'll go to the line.
So, jumper's a little bit high. Mariah Moore set to shoot some free throws here. Puts in the first one. And she nets them both. Kian McNair and that looks like number 12, Maya Williams, check back in for the Pride. Justice Taulia and 23, Taylor Crowder will sit.
I believe they actually called a technical foul on Vanna for the little altercation. That's what was the two free throws with no one around.
Skip pass over to 12. Back to Mariah Moore. Pump fakes. Puts up a little bit of an errant shot. Rebounded by Michaela. Pushed ahead to Tiana. And she's fouled on the layup.
It was a nice pass by Michaela. It's always dangerous, those half-court passes, but she did well to find her. Kind of like a quarterback finding his receiver on his back shoulder.
So Tiana Camello set to shoot two for the Panthers. Rims out the first. And Tyler, like you said earlier, you've got to capitalize on these free throws. Panthers seem to be missing a lot.
Well, definitely. You always want to make your foul shots, but it's not as critical yet. It's still in the third quarter with some time to go. And the Panthers aren't down by anything unsurmountable. So you definitely want to make your free throws, but it's not critical yet.
Bailey Rush checked in as Taylor Berry headed back to the locker room. But good news here for the Panthers as Alexis Goodwin checks back in. Tiana will sit. Glad to see that Alexis wasn't seriously hurt.
No, just maybe a little shaken up. Sometimes if you roll your ankle or sprain it.
Stolen and then restolen by McNair, and then a push ahead pass to number 10. That was Alana Horton. And she was fouled by Bailey Russ in the open court.
As I was saying, sometimes you just kind of roll your ankle a little. It can be very painful initially, but the pain subsides quite quickly if it's just a very mild sprain.
So 2:45 left in the third quarter as Alana Horton rims out the first free throw. 42-38.
Just to make a good note, Taylor Berry has returned to the Panther bench. She's getting herself a cup of Gatorade, so she looks to be all right.
Makes a second, so split free throws here. Gabby Green slows the pace down and she brings it up court. Shot rims out. And the loose ball will be Pride ball. Number 10, Alana Horton checks back in. 33, Deja Stallworth will sit. Inbound to Keon McNair. Puts on a spin move, but loses the ball here. Eventually stolen by Vanna. Up to Gabby as she pushes. Defenders closing on both sides. Kicks it out to Michaela for three. Just couldn't get the shooter's touch.
She had a good look, too. Gabby did very well. Michaela was wide open on that left wing. No one around her. Just maybe was a little bit short on the release.
So Pride ball here with 2:15 left. Once again loses the ball, and it will be no signal yet. Still no signal. And we're going to go with Panther ball.
.210 left, down by 5. Not looking for anything flashy, but certainly want to get some good momentum going in the fourth quarter.
And Michaela will be fouled on the drive there. So she'll go to the line to shoot too. And that's the first free throw. Rims out the second. So Panthers down by 4 here, approaching 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Mariah Moore handling right now for the Pride. Over to McNair in the corner. Shoots a three off the side of the backboard. Up ahead to Gabby. Take it herself and rim out the jump shot. Rebounded by Goodwin. Puts up the shot. Shot it long. Vanna forcing the jump ball. Possession arrow to the Panthers. Great hustle there by Vanna.
It was, but those two shots, maybe put them up too early. Both shots were taken with hands in their faces. Maybe want to try out an open look next time.
We'll have a timeout here. 1:41 left to go. Panthers down by 4. Welcome back, everybody. Andre Sims alongside Tyler Peterson. Julia Bloom working the camera. Jonah Bumgarner, our producer tonight. Panthers down by 4 here. 1:41 left in the third quarter. Inbound to Michaela Cowling. Back to Bailey Russ. Back to Cowling. Up top, looking to set up some offense. Crosses over to Vaughn in the corner for 3. Just shot it long. Crowder bringing the ball up over to McNair for the Pride. Guarded by Vanna. Crowder on the wing. Back to McNair. Jab step. Into Moore. Spin move. And she will be fouled.
Michaela Cowling is looking at the ref in some disbelief. She didn't think that she fouled Moore at all.
That is Michaela's 4th foul there.
That one hurts. You don't have Quayle. Alexis got banged up. Taylor got banged up. And now
Moore rims out the first free throw.
Michaela with 4 fouls. Panthers are walking a thin line, starting to look like. Good news, though, but Taylor has checked back into the game.
Moore splits the free throws. Inbound to Gabby as she brings it up. Just under a minute left in the third quarter. Into Alexis, and she is fouled there.
That'll be the 6th foul on the Pride, so not quite into the bonus.
Number 13, Isabel Ampin checking in. Keon McNair will sit. Inside to Taylor Barrett. She puts it up and in for the layup.
Good look off the inbound, right to the basket.
Moore bringing it up. Panthers down by 3. Long pass is going to go out of bounds. Panther ball.
If the Panthers play this right, they can end up with a lot of momentum here. They just scored on the previous possession. They've got 30 seconds to work with now, with 38 seconds left. So if they play the cards right, they could wind up going into the fourth quarter tied or better.
Gabby brings it up. Approaching 30 seconds left in this third quarter. Excuse me. Good look inside. Just could not convert. Moore brings it up. Time ticking down.
Maybe just got a little too antsy. Maybe it could have gone closer toward the basket.
Time winding down. Final seconds. Moore driving. Kicks out. Back to Moore. Blocked by Gabby. And that ends the third quarter. We would go into the fourth. Pride 44, Panthers 41. I now actually will be leaving the booth. It will be Tyler and Griffin bringing you the fourth quarter. Tyler, always a pleasure to be in the booth with you.
Good to be back with you, Andre.
And we are back with fourth quarter action at the Rock game. This is the final game of the night. St. Mary's versus Salesian's varsity girls basketball. In the booth with me are Tyler Peterson, Jonah Baumgartner, and Julia Bloom, and I am Griffin Cam. We would like to thank everybody who's watching tonight. Here's Gabby Green at the wing, working on number 23, Taylor Crowder, going up, and it looks like she will be fouled and shooting two.
Panthers are doing well on their drives. They're scoring some baskets and now got the Pride into their 7th foul, so 1-and-1 situations. That
first shot will fall. That is Gabby Green's 14th point of the night. And here's the second. Second one in just like the first. 43-44. Salesian lead with 7 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in this final quarter. Ball is to number 4, Mariah Moore, guarded by number 1, Vanna Negron. Back to number 10, Alana Horton. And back to number 4, Mariah Moore. Over to number 13, Isabel Ampin. And she will sink a 2-point shot. Here's Michaela Cowling working up top. Going out to Gabby Green. She will drive in, go for a J, and it's off the front iron. Rebounded by Bailey Russ. Over to Michaela Cowling. Another 15-foot shot, and it's good.
Nice J. Stopped on a dime, put it up right through.
Exactly. 45-46 Salesian lead. And we will have a timeout. We will be back right after this short break. And we're back. 6 minutes and 50 seconds left in this fourth quarter. 45-46 Salesian lead. Here's number 13, Isabel Ampin, over to number 33, Deja Stallworth. Stolen away by Michaela Cowling, up for the layup, and it's off. Here's number 10, Alana Horton. 3-point attempt by number 13, Isabel Ampin, is off. In the post, up to the top, over to number 4, Mariah Moore. 3-point attempt is off again. Shot blocked by Alexis Goodwin, and it will be Panthers ball. This is our second fast-paced, low-scoring game of the night, Tyler.
And the Panthers have a chance right here to take the lead back from the Pride.
Michaela Cowling handling at the top. Playing a two-person offense between Michaela Cowling and Gabby Green. 3-point attempt is off. Rebounded by the Pride. And the floater is off. Gabby Green working up the floor. Pass to Vanna Negron. 3-point attempt is off again. Almost rebounded, but now it's passed to Mariah Moore. She is working the floor. And that will be a foul on number 33, Gabby Green. Number 4 of the Pride, Mariah Moore, will be shooting 2.
That's Gabby's third foul of the night. And that'll get the Pride into bonus.
So, Tyler, what do these Panthers need to do to come back and win it?
Well, right now, the Panthers, I just see them, they're going inside well, penetrating, but they got to get production from the wings. You got to get some good perimeter shots to go down. We saw Michaela with a nice J a couple minutes ago, but they've got a lot of good players who shoot the three, so I'm going to watch that as we're going on. It is a low-scoring game, so they're not necessary, but we'll see how it plays out.
Both free throws sink. It will be 45-48 Salesian lead. Bringing the ball up court is number 33, Gabby Green. And her defenders meeting her almost at half court. They are playing her like she is one of the top players in the nation. Tiana working the corner. Oh, and the ball is intercepted by number 23, Taylor Crowder. Spin move, and it's blocked. Rebounded by Taylor Berry, and that will be called a travel. Salesian ball. stolen by Gabby Green, but she stepped on the line, so it will be Salesian ball once more. With 30 seconds to shoot, 4 minutes and 55 seconds left in this fourth quarter.
We'll see Mariah Moore check back in. She went out momentarily. Coming off was Justice Tawalaola.
Inbounded to number 1, Kian McNair. Almost got a little tangled up with the ref there. That will be a kick ball on Gabby Green. Pride ball once more.
Bailey will check in again. Tiana will come off. So we'll have Alexis, Bailey, Michaela, Gabby, and Taylor.
Playing good perimeter defense is Bailey Russ. Oh, but she gets caught up a little bit. That's going to be a holding foul. And it's going to be 1-1. Shooting will be number 23, Taylor Crowder. Oh, stolen away. Oh, that was a very fast change of possessions. That's going to be a foul on Taylor Crowder, and it will be Gabby Green shooting 2.
The ball changed hands about 3 times in a span of 4 seconds. Almost a great steal by number 23, Taylor Crowder, but luckily found the hands of Taylor Berry to get it up to Gabby, and now she's at the line.
The first one sinks, so she will be shooting one more. 46-48 with 4 minutes and 32 seconds left in this last quarter.
We'll see Tiara Chin check in. Bailey Russ will take the rest.
Rebounded by number 4, Mariah Moore. The Panthers are playing fairly well without one of their starters, Quayle Sorrell. Rebounded by number 14, Alexis Goodwin. Gabby Green's taking it up the floor. She had a wide open Taylor Berry but decided not to pass it. Now to Tiara on the wing, to Taylor, into Alexis, and the layup is good. Tied 48-48 with 4 minutes and 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Good look inside. The 8th point for Alexis tonight. We'll switch roles here as we've done all night as Mariah Moore will pass over, stolen away by Michaela. They're running the floor now at 3-on-2 to Gabby. Putting it up. It's off. Get her own rebound. Off. And now stolen away. McNair now coming down the floor. Taylor to catch up to her. She does, and she puts it in.
It looked like Mariah was trying to toss Gabby an alley-oop, but she just did not get that. The communication was just not there between teammates.
So she had a couple good looks, but neither of them fell down. We'll have a timeout now.
She had a couple good looks, but she had 2 Salesian defenders on her for both of these good looks.
It's 50-48 with 3:35 left to play in this fourth quarter. We thank you for joining us tonight. Tyler Peterson, Griffin Cam, Andre Sims have been changing around roles today in the play-by-play and color roles. Jonah Bumgar has been our good technical director all night, and camera work has been done by Ricky Schur and Julia Bloom.
This has been one night filled with great basketball, Tyler.
It's been great for basketball. It started out with a JV girls win over Salesian. The JV boys then beat up on the JV boys of Salesian. Unfortunately for Panther fans, Varsity boys couldn't capture the rock game tonight. And the Panther girls are trying to win this one, down 2.
The Panther girls are ranked number 22 in the nation by MaxPreps.com and number 12 in the state.
Taylor inbound will be Taylor and Michaela with Alexis Tiara and Gabby.
I'm surprised they're not running Gabby at her usual guard position. I guess they're going to try to get her to score.
Gabby now handling over to Michaela. Looking inside for Taylor. Back out to Gabby. Over to Tiara. Gonna take a three. It's good! The biggest three of the night gives the Panthers the lead. 51-50 with 3 left. That was a money shot from the freshman.
That was absolutely beautiful. That was textbook swinging.
Goes inside, gives it off to number 15, Zoe Corial, and she puts it up and in. So just like that, Pride had the lead right back. Michaela over to Gabby. Being guarded high in the backcourt. Now over to Taylor. Inside, top of the key. Loses the handle, but will be fouled by Kian McNair.
She will be shooting 1-1. This is the 9th team foul for the Salesian Pride. Checking in for the Pride will be number 23, Taylor Crowder, and coming out will be number 1, Kian McNair.
So Panthers down 1 with 2:40 left to play in our match. It's been a very good one. This one is off, rebounded by Corial. She's got to get it across the court. Crowder takes it up now. Guarded by Tiara. She just slips and loses the ball.
This will be a Panthers basketball.
A huge mistake, probably. Just lost her footing there. Maybe slipped on a little sweat that was on the court.
It looked like she got her feet tangled up with a Panthers player, but it was an absolutely clean play.
Pride up by 1. Michaela taking it across the line. Guarded by Ampon. Stolen away by Crowder. She'll go up and miss it. She missed the layup. Gabby the other way. 2 in front of her. She'll back out. Tiara to Gabby.
There are less than 2 minutes left to play in this game. And you know what they say about the last 2 minutes of a basketball game.
Puts up this shot off. Alexis with the rebound. Puts it up again. Off. Michaela. Off again. And it'll be Panther ball.
As I was saying, what they say about the last 2 minutes of the basketball game, they are the most intense 2 minutes of the basketball game. And I don't know if this game can get any more intense than it is right now.
It's going to be a very exciting finish. Please stick with us. 52-51. Inside, and Michaela puts it up. It's off. Almost gets her own rebound. Tries for it. It'll be a jump ball.
This will be Salesian possession, I believe.
They will give it to Salesian. So 141. Crowder's going to bring it up the court. Here's Moore. Going to put it inside for Zoe. Corial missed it. Back to Moore. She is fouled.
I did not see a foul on that play. Maybe the ref saw something that I didn't, but that looked like it was a clean play to me.
That'll be Alexis's 3rd foul of the night and the 9th Panther foul. Both the Pride and the Panthers have 9 fouls. Crowd really getting into it now. The first one is good.
The Pride edging their lead out to 2 points. This crowd is getting restless tonight, Tyler.
Moore for her second to put up the Pride 3. It is good. Took a Pride bounce in.
1 minute
Gabby.
and 24 seconds left in this 4th quarter.
Gabby has it stolen away. Nearly she does.
And it will be Pride ball.
A great play by Taylor Crowder to pick her pocket from behind. And now the Panthers find themselves in some uncharted territory. Down 3. Nearly stolen away by Gabby. Back to Mariah Moore. Driving, putting it up for Corial. Blocked by Alexis. 1:07 left. Gabby taking up the front court. Gonna inside, put up a jumper. She's fouled and one!
Gabby Green will have the chance to tie this basketball game with 1 minute even left in this fourth quarter.
I wasn't sure if that ball was going to go in on the first bounce, but it finally went around the rim a couple times and it went right through.
That is called a shooter's touch, and the game will be tied.
Timeout, St. Mary's. They'll draw something up. Can't get more intense than this with 54-54 with 1 minute left. We will take a short break. We're back with an exciting one as the Panthers take on the Pride in the women's version of the Rock game. It's tied 54-54 with 1 minute remaining. Taylor Crowder will put it up on court. Stolen by Gabby outside, out of bounds.
The crowd is actually getting more into this game than they did the men's version.
This one is going to have an exciting finish. Either way it goes.
Both teams are playing amazing basketball.
Panthers looking for revenge for last year's NCAS Division IV final loss to the Pride. Stallworth to Crowder. Crowder gonna take a three. Is Ampon. She misses. Rebound by Crowder. Mariah Moore inside, blocked but fouled with 31 to go. That's the Panthers' 10th foul. And Mariah Moore, the Salesian junior, will shoot two.
This game could not get any more intense. Both teams tied, 31 seconds left. Never mind, it is a Salesian lead by 1. Both teams are in the double bonus. This is great basketball.
Both go.
Salesian lead by 2, 31 seconds left, 54-56.
Salesian will take their second of their last timeouts. Each team will just have the lone timeout. Panthers down 2 with 31 seconds remaining. We'll take a short break. Welcome back into this ball game. If you're not getting goosebumps right now, there's something wrong with you. Salesian's up 2 with 31 seconds left.
The Panthers are going to try to send this game into overtime.
Down by 2, 30 seconds left. Shot clock and play clock difference of about 1.5 seconds. Gabby, right wing. Gonna go inside, take a J, it's short, rebound. Jump ball, possession arrow, St. Mary's with 14 seconds left. Now Griffin here, do you look for a quick shot or do you try to milk this clock for one final shot?
If I'm the Panthers, I'm going to try to swing the ball around the outside, get into the post, and put up a layup. I want a high percentage shot right now. Send this game into overtime.
And now Salesian will take their final timeout. Crowd really getting into it now. Down to it, 14 seconds left. The Pride used their last timeout. We'll take a short break. Welcome back in, Tyler Peterson, Griffin Cam, with Jonah Bumgardner and Julia Bloom on camera. 14 seconds left. The Panthers down by 2. Each team with 10 fouls. Some heart-stopping action here. Gabby to inbound. It's got to be clean. And now Coach Fripp will take his timeout. So both teams will use their last timeouts. Be right back with you. We're back here after 2 timeouts. Some exciting stuff here.
Tyler, I am almost lost for words. This is about as intense as a basketball game can get.
This is fun. This one in to Michaela. A good shot. It's off. Rebounded. Taylor. She is fouled.
With 8.2 seconds left, she will be going to the line for 2 free throws with a chance to tie this game.
She's got to sink both to tie this game. If she doesn't, St. Mary's will have to foul and then try to run the court and score. If she makes both, then the Panthers have to play some good D without fouling.
Use that chance to send it into overtime.
First one drops. We're going for a second one.
With a chance to tie the game with 8.2 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Second one, good! 8.2 left. Crowder to Moore. Panthers got to play some good defense now. Salesian has a chance to win it. Inside.
1 second.
Oh! And the Panthers are going to send it to overtime. So Coriel had a chance to put it away, but it was short off the front of the rim, and this will go to OT.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is quality basketball.
This is something else. An electrifying game. It looked at first as if the Panthers were going to run away with it. They were up 11-0. But the Salesian Pride have come back. The crowd's gotten into it, And the Panthers have come down from 4 with a minute remaining. This game is tied and going to overtime. We'll have 4 minutes of heart-pounding action. This is a rock game classic. I'm throwing it out there. Instant rock game classic.
Both teams in the double bonus with no timeouts left. 4 minutes on the clock. This is a battle to the death. They're just really in this do or die moment right now.
Panthers have survived and now are looking to take this game over. Michaela will go up against Zoe Coriel. Tyler Peterson, Griffin Cam, Andre Sims, Joanna Baumgartner, Julia Bloom, and Pedro Nevea have been bringing you this game tonight.
The Panthers came out in the first quarter dominating, but Salesian has run the game since.
Michaela opening tip to Gabby. She'll bring it up court against Mariah Moore. Michaela to Gabby. A good look. Off. Rebounded by Taylor. Puts this up. It's in. Panthers score first in overtime. They drop first blood. 3:40 remaining. Bringing it up is Mariah Moore. It's probably the best game we brought to you all year from the Panthers Broadcasting Network. Ampon over to Crowder. Back to Ampon for 3. It's a good look. It's off back iron. Rebounded by Ampon. Kept it in bounds is Mariah Moore. Guarded by Vana. Crowd getting into it. Crowder will take over with 19 to shoot.
The Panthers are playing a 2-3 zone, trying to play it safe on defense.
Here's Ampon. Pass inside for Moore. Gonna take a good look at a shot. It's off. Rebound by Alexis Goodwin. Gonna pass out to Michaela. Panthers are running now. Cross-court pass to Taylor. She'll put up a shot, but lose the handle. Oh, you hate to see that. A possession without even an attempt at a shot.
I don't know if there was sweat on the ball or what, but that just seemed to slip out of her hands, Tyler. Almost everybody inside this gym is standing up, at least in the student section.
2:43 left. Panthers with a 2-point lead in OT. Crowder inside to Moore. Gonna put on a move. Goes up, puts it in, and one. Strong move by Mariah Moore to go inside. So she has a chance now to give the Pride the lead. Tiara Chin will check in now for Taylor. Gotta remember, Gabby is on 3 fouls, Alexis on 3 fouls, and Michaela sitting on 4 fouls. It rims out. This game stays tied with 2:30 to play. Gabby brings it up. Gabby driving, turns around. Tiana for 3. It's off glass and out. And now it'll be Salesian ball. .58 in overtime. Crowder bringing it up. This Panther crowd really letting the Pride hear it. Chance of defense all around. Back to Crowder. Now to Ampon. Crowder looking for a seam somewhere. Horton. Ampon inside to Mauer. Dishes it off. This ball will be St. Mary's. It looked as if Coriel may have been fouled by Michaela, but she didn't get her with the arm. So Panthers will get possession. I think our producer over here, Jonah Bumgarner, is going to have a heart attack. Gabby with 1:38 left.
This gym is more alive than it has been all night.
Michaela Vaughna. Back to Michaela. 10 to shoot. Goes inside for Alexis. Puts it up. Fouled.
She's going to have a chance to break away from the Pride and build a small Panthers lead, but any points right now matter. It is 58-58, 125 left in overtime.
This game is really...
could not be more intense.
Could not be more intense. And it's still anyone's game. It could be a heart-pounding win or a heartbreaking loss for either team right now.
No matter what, one team is going to have a heartbreaking loss and one team is going to have a heart-pounding win.
The best game we've seen so far in any level. Alexis.
One of the best games of basketball I've seen in my life.
Second one doesn't go. Rebound by Coriel. Brings it up is Mariah Moore. Still with the ball. Passes it off to Crowder. Gonna go inside. Almost stolen by Gabby. Now stolen away by Michaela. Given to Gabby. She'll take the ball up against Crowder.
That was actually stolen by Alexis Goodwin.
She'll go inside. Fouled. With 1 minute, 1 second left, she'll shoot 2.
With another chance to break away from the Pride.
First one's good.
59-58. Panthers lead with 1 minute and 1 second left in this game. Tyler, I do not know what to say about this right now. This is an amazing game of basketball.
This is an incredible game we brought to you. So glad that you could stay with us. One of the best games all year. This is the second one, so Panthers with a 1-point advantage. 55 seconds left. Moore gonna hand off to Crowder. Inside, now to Moore. Moving around. Stolen away, but fouled. Amy got hit on the arm and the ball came out. She'll go to the line to shoot 2 with 43 seconds left.
This Panthers zone, I wouldn't be surprised if one of the Salesian players thinks that the Panthers have too many players on the court, because no matter who has the ball on the Salesian basketball team, there are 2 Panthers on her playing phenomenal defense.
First one is good.
The game is tied 59-59.
Moore's been dropped in the min all day. Not surprised that she made that one. She's only missed 1, I believe. Chance to take the lead now. She does. Gabby. Gabby gonna shoot short. Rebound by Moore. Don't want to foul here. Moore bringing it up. Guarded by Vaughna. Now going to go inside of Michaela. Puts it up and in. 26 seconds and ticking. Timeout Salesian. Pride are up by 3. We're going to stay with you during this timeout.
The Panthers are going to need to go for a 3-point shot right now or 2 quick possessions if they really want to go in for the win.
You got to be careful, though, if you're trying to foul. Michaela has 4, as does Alexis. Gabby with 3.
I would not be surprised if Coach Fripp wants either Vaughna, Michaela, or Gabby to shoot a 3 right now. Those are the 3 players that I would put the ball in the hands of.
All 3 are the best 3-pointers. Vaughna does lead this team in 3s. St. Mary's down by 3 against Salesian. It's OT, baby, with 25 seconds left. Tiara Chin to throw it in to Michaela with 22 seconds left. Gonna try for an open look, maybe at 3. Here's Vana. Gonna take a 3, it's blocked. Rebound picked up by Salesian.
10 seconds left on the clock. They're going to need to foul.
They gotta hurry too. She moves the ball up court. 3 seconds left. Got a foul here. Some crucial seconds winding off that clock. About 8 seconds. Panthers needed a foul. They're going to need
a miracle.
Number 13, Isabella Ampon, to miss both free throws. And then with 2.4 seconds, need to make a 3.
The Panthers need a miracle to win this one.
First one is off. They're still alive. Big pressure on the junior guard, Isabella Ampon.
I do not know if our technical director, Jonah Baumgartner, is going to be able to talk in the morning. He is screaming his lungs out right now.
He's helping out the cause too. Attaboy. Ampon needs to make this one, and the Pride will win the game. It rims out. Gabby, 1 second. Yes. Timeout by St. Mary's.
1 second even on the clock. The Panthers need a 3-point shot. They need to secure, get off, and make a 3-point shot in 1 second. I do not know if that's possible.
Panthers are very fortunate. Now they've set the clock back. It'll be 2 seconds. So they'll have 2 seconds to work with. Isabel Ampon had a chance to ice it. She missed both free throws. Coach Fripp very alertly calling a timeout. Going to set up the play of his life right here.
Wow, Tyler.
That's all you can say at this point. It is.
No matter who comes out on top, both teams can be confident that they played great games of basketball. The Panthers are going to need a Hail Mary 3 right here. Oh, 2 seconds on the clock, actually.
Yeah, they reset it, so they'll have another second to work with. Let's see if they'll be inbounding from the back court. It'll be by the Salesian bench. So not as far as previously thought. Get ready for the final 2 seconds, St. Mary's. Diaby. Take a 3. It's off. She had a good look. She had a chance. But in the end, just a bit too much off the back iron. Salesian goes away with the victory. A hard-fought game on both sides. And the Panthers will be disappointed in the finish, but cannot be disappointed with this effort. That's one heck of a game.
I really do not know what to say right now, Tyler. That was an amazing game. No team can be mad about how they played. It was close, kind of, from the start to the finish. St. Mary's came out a little stronger, but in the end, Salesian came out on top.
We thank you for joining us tonight. Unfortunately for Panther fans, we brought you 2 losses in the Rock game, boys and girls edition, with Salesian winning the 2 varsity games. But congrats to the 2 JV teams for St. Mary's for picking up those wins. Make sure to join us next week. We have men's varsity soccer. I believe that is a Wednesday, next Wednesday. It'll be senior day against El Cerrito. That'll be at 4 p.m. But for everyone here tonight involved in the process, I'm Tyler Peterson for Griffin Cam, Jonah Baumgartner, Julia Bloom, Pedro Nevea, Ricky Ricky Schur,
and the entire St. Mary's fan base.
and Andre Sims. We want to wish you a very good night. Our final score in our doubleheader: Salesian Pride 62, St. Mary's Panthers 59.